Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So the Temtem developers decided to drop a new content update today. Basically, the content update 1 that they've been previously teasing, that's supposed to bring forth the Dojo Wars, some mounts and stuff like that, that is now in effect. We're going to be reading through all of the patch notes, and I have a few videos planned. I want to do a guide going over how to increase your storage space, how to get a mount, and maybe we'll take a look at the trading house too. But for this video, we're going to be going through all of the updates, and I'm going to be sort of reading through and giving my thoughts and reaction. I haven't read through all of this just yet, so we're going to do it together. Hello Tamers, the wait is over and we are here today to present the glorious Arbory Content Update 1, or CU1 for short. This update introduces some of the most awaited biggest features in the game all at the same time. So this is going to be a long post. Grab a drink of your choice. Okay, so let's go down. Temtem Plus. Temtem Plus is a DLC available for purchase to family shared accounts in the pertinent platforms PS5, Xbox, and Switch. All primary accounts that have that purchase Temtem automatically have Temtem Plus without any additional cost. This includes past accounts that have already purchased the game and any future accounts that purchase the game. Temtem Plus opens up. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna summarize this real quick. Basically, if you have a secondary account, like a family account on one of those consoles, you're gonna need this Temtem Plus subscription in order to do all of the things that you'd usually be able to do on them. The reasons they outlined for having this is basically to prevent people from like exploiting and cheating and stuff like that. It's also going to give you more storage and stuff like that. That's the gist of it. Like, if you guys want to read more about that, I can definitely leave it below. Like, I'm not that interested in this, but yeah, we're gonna go over to storage. Temtem storage rework. Ever since breeding got added to the game, especially so after the full roster was complete, complaints about the Temtem storage being too little have reached us almost every day. I mean, for good reason, to be fair. We've been working on a rework for the entire storage system that will allow us to provide more storage space at no extra cost. All primary accounts who have purchased the game will get double, basically, so 600. This is all thanks to an internal rework. Basically, you're going to have to start extending your storage by completing a quest in Brickle de Mars Temporium, and then there's going to be other Temporiums as well. I'm going to do a guide on this, but basically some of your storage slots are going to be grayed out right now, and you need to increase them to get that storage back. I don't know if they're doing this because there's a lot of inactive accounts, so it's kind of like taking less space on those accounts so that everyone else has more space. But basically your Temtem are safe if your boxes were full, but they won't be able to be accessed until you can complete this side quest, which it's very quick, but that's what I think they're doing. There are a lot of different players in Temtem with different needs. The peeps who play Temtem a single player campaign focus don't usually max out their Tem deck. The friends who are forever stuck in Amnesia don't need 600 slots, do they? By granting more space as progress is achieved, we have much more. Yes, that's exactly it. They're trying to save server space on people who don't necessarily need it, or people who don't or aren't playing anymore. Cross progression. We're finally at the stage where we can talk about cross progression. For those unfamiliar, cross progression means being able to save and share your progress across other devices. You'll close your game on PC and you'll be able to pick up where you left on PS5 or your Switch or Xbox in the future. Please be aware that you'll still need to own the game on those consoles, so you don't just get the game for free on others. So you're gonna have to pay for the game again if you want to do that. I'm thinking about getting the game on Switch so I can do a review for you guys, because so much has changed since I initially played the early access, like even in those early areas, that I think if I want to do a full game review, I'm gonna have to start over, and I don't want to lose all my progress. So yeah, you're going to be able to make something a secondary platform and make something else a primary platform. Like we've explained, we need each platform holder's green light to proceed with the cross progression for each platform. PC, Steam, and Discord and PS5 now have granted permission, so we're implementing cross progression as of this update. It's treated as an option and must be activated from the settings menu. You don't have to enable cross progression if for whatever reason you'd like to keep your accounts and their progress is unlinked. Fair enough, like you might want to have a second account, right? The link to two accounts will designate a main account whose progress will be the one overwriting any other progress, and the secondary account, which will be overwritten by the main account's progress. These secondary accounts are unrelated to the family shared ones mentioned above in Temtem Plus. Once you designate a main account from that platform settings menu, you'll be given a numerical code that you must input in the secondary account, thus linking them together. You can have as many secondary platforms as platforms exist, and so you can have one on each thing. Fair enough. Okay, next, mounts. Mounts are a safer, faster way of transportation to walk around the archipelago, and yet another staple in MMOs. Not only are they a huge flex, you won't run into any wild Temtem while on a mount, and you'll go faster than if you weren't walking. You can get intercepted by NPC tamers, but you'll still be able to trigger random counters via the radar as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to work. Currently, there's going to be 2 mounts and a special exclusive surfboard associated with it, so you can like switch between water and land with like seamlessly. And there's going to be 2 mounts. Both of them act exactly the same. And then they're going to have other mounts that are going to be like part of DLC or whatever that are just cosmetic only. Then we can go over, so there's a quest associated with that. I will be doing a guide on that as well. Sorry if I'm like kind of rushing through this. I'm just, there's still a lot to talk about and I don't want to make this video too like long and boring. So sorry if it is. Dojo Wars. Dojo Wars are our take on Club Wars, as we mentioned in the past. So you gather your fiercest and most active club members and ready up. Each island on the archipelago will hold a club dojo that players can conquer. Dojos work in a weekly setting, different stages of Dojo Wars happening at different days and times. Sundays are inscription day, and the leader and co-leaders can and must sign their club to take part in the week's Dojo War. You need at least 11 players at the Dojo War, which you must designate beforehand with the new Dojo Warrior role or higher rank. Players with the Dojo Warrior higher role will be able to take part in the Dojo Wars. From Monday to Friday, a tournament of each individual dojo will take place. Every contestant club will join these tournaments, which are split into 2 different rounds throughout the week. During each round, 5 Dojo Warriors from each club can join the fight in 3 matches against another club, and the club with the most wins advances to the next round. Depending on the types of clubs that join a particular Dojo War, there can be more or fewer rounds, so the exact timing of each round is variable. However, each dojo has a time zone associated when the rounds will take place. And then here you can see all the time zones if you want to pause the video and sort of see that. Saturdays are the finals, and basically whoever has the most consecutive wins wins. All the information and exact details will be inside the new Dojo War screen, which can be brought up by interacting with the new banners that are located outside each club dojo. You'll be able to access all the brackets during a week, regardless of whether or not you're taking part or not. Make sure to cheer for your favorite club. I'm a loner, so I probably won't be making too much use of this. Once a club has conquered a dojo or more than one, they will unlock 2 features, Dojo Housing and Dojo Park. Dojo Housing is just as it sounds, decorate a huge chunk of the dojo, edit your dojo, so basically you can make your own gym. Dojo Park, on the other hand, the Dojo Park is an instance that will open in any dojo to be conquered by a club. It will permanently house that island's 5% Temtem and other Tem of a similar rarity, but only those 2, which means both will have a 50% appearance rate. Once you enter okay, so basically this is good for shiny hunting, good for looking for IVs and stuff like that. You can make rare Temtem less rare. You'll face the 11 Dojo Wars and the competitive team they used in the Dojo War finals, controlled by the highest level of AI we have in store. You'll be able to try as many times as you want, but you need 3 wins per dojo, and you'll have to offer a fixed 1,500 Pansun fee for each Dojo War you challenge. If you lose, the club holding that dojo will net themselves your offering. If you win, Pansuns will be consumed. Members of a holding club can challenge themselves. Okay, cool. Another thing to spend money on in the game. Trading house. Okay, this is like the big thing. Okay, this is like probably the biggest thing that's needed in an MMO. This is gonna let you sell off those like 1 or 2 SV Temtem and stuff like that too. So this is big. Trade house, a place for trading, is a staple in any MMO worthy of the name, and we're finally integrating the trade house scattered across the archipelago. These buildings previously closed can now be found in Turquesa, Quetzal, and Arbory, but all of them are a single. It's the same building. It's just for your convenience. It's in different locations. Through the trade house, you'll be able to post your own Tems and items for sale, purchase or bid other tamers, and easily check a price or market query you might have. You'll be able to exchange Temtem items and Temtem and items for Pansuns with no limitation on how much you can list and or bid for. Taxes are applied, so you won't have to list an item if you... Wait, what? Taxes are applied, so you won't have to list an item if you have 0 Pansuns, but beyond that, it's free real estate. What do they mean? How much are they going to take? I'm so confused. When listing a Temtem for sale or auction, you'll be able to choose if it's a buyout sale or an auction, and for how long the Tem will be listed. You cannot list items... you can't list Tems or items forever, so make sure to check in from time to time to renew your listings. That's kind of weird. Can't you list stuff forever in the RuneScape GE? I wonder what the reason for that is. I know you can in like Pokemon. Items and Tems behave differently when you sell or list them. When you sell or list an item through the trade house, it will disappear from your inventory and instead exist in the trade house limbo, sort of as a safeguard storage. No one bids for it or purchases it. Okay, it'll come back. As for Temtem, those you've listed or sold will appear grayed out in your Tem deck. Okay, that's interesting. You won't be able to bid or purchase new Tems if you have won an auction and haven't picked up your winnings. That makes sense too. Do mind that you won't be able to cancel offers you've already posted, so make sure you check all the details before listing something. Okay. You won't be able to cancel your offers that you've already posted. Oh, your offers when you're buying. Okay. The trade house is equipped with a really strong search filter that'll allow you to narrow down your search by level, gender, trait, type, egg, technique, and even specific TV and SE values. That's important. You'll be able to check for the most important aspects of Tem quickly when browsing amongst the Tems listed for sale and sort through the listings. That's definitely going to be good. We need that. To prevent newbies from being overwhelmed by too much information, help them out keep their money for at least a while. You won't be able to access a trade house in Turquesa until you unlock reaching Tukma. That's fine. And through a quest, if you've already progressed past a certain point in the Temtem journey, you won't have to go through the quest, and all trade houses will be open and working. Okay, now we have stickers. Stickers are making its way to Temtem. Experience the nostalgia of collecting. Okay, so stickers. You can find them. Once you get your sticker album, stickers can be found around the world. Keep an eye out for these things. You'll discover that stickers are in better condition than others. And then you can find duplicates. Why is that? Because each of you tamers will get random predefined pool of stickers, meaning you won't be able to obtain all 200 of them on your own. You must exchange to get your way to completion. So cooperations with your fellow tamers is key. Talk to others, ask your friends about stickers, or keep an eye out. Okay, cool. I heard that you get something if you collect all of them, like a mount or something. Not the main one though. Just like an extra one. So like that's interesting. Not really for me. So my major things that I want to sort of cover with this new update for you guys are the how to get a mount, how to increase your storage, and we're gonna check out the trading club because I think those are the most important things for me at least. Or not the trading club, trading house. If you're really interested in how Dojo Wars work, I don't know if I'm going to be the best person for that, just because like I haven't really played much of like the co-op features with regards to that. Like I've done raids and stuff, but I haven't made a club or anything. If you guys really want me to do a guide on how Dojo Wars work, let me know in the comments. I'll try to put something together. But those other three that I mentioned will definitely be happening, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe for that. And yeah, if you are a fan of monster taming games and you want to stay up to date with news, definitely subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this. Do you think this is going to help increase the longevity and sort of retention time for players in Temtem, or do you think this is going to be another like sort of spike and then dip? Let me know. All that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.